struggle.
Tell me what you think. Been a long time since I looked at the receipt. I be getting lit, bitch, everything neat. And my name on the D, know everything cheap. Please don't worry about me, I make a bag in the sleep. I can't eat break, I need a 24 feet.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy, Son Rondu from the Fusion Struggle podcast. Today, we're going to be moving a little different on this episode, per se. Normally, we have our our little bro. We typically have our little bro, LTG, Lewis the Great, with us. But we're pivoting a little bit, considering that WrestleMania 42 is this weekend. So we're going to be talking and giving our perspective on who's going to win, who's going to lose, just like we did last year and the previous year before that, you know? But of course, can't forget about him. He's always right here. You got him. You know who he is. His favorite color is purple. He's from the graveyard. He's the host that does the most. Raise your hand and share a toast to the man. Ghost the motherfucking rebel.
How you know I was wearing purple?
I just guessed.
Yeah, I'm wearing the Fusion Struggle purple hoodie. Merch coming soon because we're at 45 subscribers on YouTube. 45. Thank you so much for that. WrestleMania 42. Man. First and foremost, because I got to get this off. TKO. What the fuck is going on? You had it. You had everything great as far as like the overall build for the grandest spectacle. WrestleMania, right? We had the stories, we had the hype, we had everything. And for whatever reason, 2 weeks before the grand spectacle, you want to just segue shit and fuck up everything. It's one thing when The Rock, Dwayne, did it a few years ago. Y'all are just doing shit for the sake of doing shit to where us diehards are like, you are fucking this up. We don't want you to fuck it up.
Care about the product.
Stay in your billionaire, trillionaire lane and shut the fuck up. You got the money, okay? Stop meddling into the fandom. Leave us the fuck alone, bitch. Anyway.
Wow, I felt that.
You know, it came from the soul. Adrenaline.
Came from the soul. Adrenaline. Yeah.
But we got 2 nights of WrestleMania. First, this is no particular order. This is not the official card, but we're just going to read from a list. The first one is going to be The Vision, which is consisting of Logan Paul and Austin Theory, who are now the Raw Tag Team Champions. I thought it should have just been a tag team match straight up at WrestleMania, but it wasn't. With iShowSpeed and wait, who? Oh, The Vision, which is Logan Paul and Austin Theory, and iShowSpeed with Paul Heyman. There you go. There's too many Pauls in this fucking sentence. Versus the Usos and LA Knight. Say yeah, just say yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. Okay. All right. It's a 6-man tag team match. Now, okay, sure. LA Knight's placement in this in Mania period it's been said. Yeah. It's been said enough. I think
fucking garbage.
There's a lot of uproar with this because of the whole celebrity thing. Like, this is kind of a celebrity heavy WrestleMania, and they've always had celebrities, but Logan Paul, fine, you're a wrestler. Got it. Okay, you're more of a wrestler now than a celebrity in this context. iShowSpeed. I mean, I feel like it was bound to happen ever since the Royal Rumble, which was last year, not this. Damn, a whole year. Cool. I do want to see what he's gonna do and bring. Like, I'm kind of fond of him a little bit.
Oh, it was last year. You're right. You're right.
It was. That's what I'm saying. It was last year. Damn.
Oh my god, that's so weird.
Who's gonna win it? The Vision and iShowSpeed. I don't know.
So I
feel like Speed's gonna pin Knight, which is weird.
Yeah, but this is my thought behind it, because what bothers me with the pivots, like you mentioned. Jay, they were teasing and teasing and teasing and teasing and teasing and teasing and teasing this fucking heel turn with Jay. And nothing came of it.
Yeah.
What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? And now you put him back with Jimmy, who was doing his own thing on SmackDown, and we were all gonna think, oh, this nigga is gonna win the United States Championship. Oh, they're gonna give him a singles run. They're finally doing it with Jimmy. And don't get me wrong, I love the Usos as a tag team. You know, Jay was doing his thing with the Yeet and that whole thing. Jimmy was doing his thing on SmackDown, but for whatever reason, they kind of gave him the Roman Reigns treatment. Let me give you some context when I say that. You might know what I'm talking about, but let me just give you a little bit of refresher.
I don't, so I'm intrigued.
I got you. So when Roman was by himself, right, getting booed out the fucking wazoo.
Mm-hmm.
But when you put Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins with him, he started, you know, the boos wouldn't really be boos anymore.
Okay.
Because the Shield's back together. Now, obviously, the IWC is a toxic fan culture. Fuck them. You guys can, you know, go play in traffic. A lot of people were complaining about Jay's, well, just Jay. But when he's in the tag team with Jimmy, you know, all is all good. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't mad about them becoming 9-time tag team champions. I figured that was gonna happen at some point. I mean, it's well deserved. They're the fucking Usos. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I wasn't really mad about that. I am mad that they lost it to the Vision, or this new version of the Vision. But with how everything went down with that initial group, with Seth faking his injury, and then it kind of just trickled down to Braun, and then trickled down to Braun.
Oh yeah. I'm like, two Bronson Reed, right?
Yeah, and then Austin Theory came in, and we thought that he was going to get an entire. Well, I mean, he did get an entire makeover, but then throwing Logan Paul in there was weird. And then you have iShowSpeed, which he's been doing his own little wrestling thing on the side with Randy.
Yeah.
So like that's cool, but we don't need it. Like, I can understand when somebody like is interested in like the wrestling, I guess, culture. I could say culture, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So when someone of, I guess, celebrity, whatever the fuck, is interested in the wrestling business and wants to give it a chance, and you know, fine, I get that. But it's like you could have had him as like a manager or something. I don't know, but then again, you have Paul Heyman, who's like the OG of managers. Like, you can't go wrong with Paul because like that's the fucking guy. That's the GOAT, nigga. Like he's ECW. Like, he's the mouthpiece. So of course, you know. I just feel like this 3-way 6-man tag match, you guys were better off of doing a tag team match. But I think what's gonna happen is the Vision's gonna win. LA Knight's gonna be pinned, or he's gonna be the reason why the Usos lose. Now, you peeped that the Usos now have new entrance music.
I gotta hear it again. I heard a little bit, and it sounds fire.
It does, but it also sounds like a heel turn kind of theme. To me, anyway. So, I think the Usos are going to turn heel and jump LA Knight after the Vision retains, or actually the titles don't even on the fucking line, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
So, I think the Usos are going to lose. They're going to be pissed. Or Jay's going to be pissed mainly. And of course, with Jimmy being the big brother, got to follow suit. They're going to jump LA Knight, and that's going to be that. And then, you know how it is. So,
yeah. I mean, this definitely would have been better as a tag team, just a straight up, just 2-on-2. But I feel like this kind of came up. How can we put LA Knight on the card? And
that too. Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see. The Vision's just been cursed, but this is the best they can do right now. Sure, whatever. But then we go to a match, right? Full of story, full of shit.
History, real
Apparently,
history.
it's an
Good lord.
unsanctioned match. Sure, rumor has it was going to be a Hell in a Cell match. Well, at first I was like, nah, probably not. But you can't do a cage match either because they kind of already ran that well a little bit. Like, give it a little bit more break. If you don't do those two, like, what could you do? Unsanctioned. Sure, just a no DQ match, honestly. But
Yeah,
Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre.
right.
Sure. Yeah. Who do I think is going to win? I feel like Drew's going to win. I want Jacob to win, but I feel Drew is going to win. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like the follow-up. Like, Drew's going to talk his shit. They'll probably run it back at Backlash. Maybe have a grudge match. Like, something going to feud for a little bit. And then Jacob's going to win. And then he'll probably slide up to the main event scene slowly. And then there you go. But I feel like Drew's going to win.
You know what? I'd have to agree. I think what's gonna happen is Jacob is probably gonna win this feud. Like you said. Like they're gonna win the feud, but you know, the match itself, I think Drew has it, which is fine, but I just don't like how they're treating Drew as of late. Like it's pointless. You know, like there's no real like character build. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we'll talk about it in a few matches later, but it's just, yeah. So Drew, I think, I believe is gonna take it. That'll be cool. As much as I fuck with Jacob, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, Drew's definitely gonna take this one home.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just my sentiments exactly regarding Drew. Like, it was cool when he was champion, even though it kind of, I don't want to say came out the blue, but it was just like, oh shit, okay, that's interesting. What's this gonna be like leading up to the Royal Rumble or like around that time, and then Mania, then he dropped it. And it's just like, oh my god, we're back here. Like, what? Just have a triple threat for the main event, but they don't. But this feud coming up, I'm hyped for actually. It is the Women's World Championship, Stephanie Vaquer versus the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble winner, mouthful, Jesus, Liv Morgan. Stephanie's going to retain. That's my bet.
I believe Stephanie's gonna retain solely because Finn is gonna screw her out the title.
Ooh, I
That's
didn't
what
even
I
think about
think.
that. Okay.
Finn is gonna get it all back in blood, baby. He gonna get it all back in blood. And so with Stephanie winning, I also think, because I'm not sure. Now, I'm gonna flip shit if she do,
No,
but
no.
hopefully, Big Sis Trin pull up to let motherfuckers know she coming back for her title.
But she didn't have the baby yet, no?
But see, that's the thing. I don't know. I hope she did. You know what I'm saying? But you know, if she didn't, you know, it is what it is. But I that's just my little guess. So if she pull up, that will be fire. That will be amazing. Because I don't think I've seen reports that her and Jimmy had the baby.
That's exactly what the internet is saying right now. Like, there's conflicting news because they haven't heard anything. It could just be the internet or like people trying to just talk shit. Like, we didn't hear anything. Maybe you're not supposed to hear anything. How about you just leave people to their personal lives?
Again, like at the end of the day, like with the whole Jey Uso and Jada Parker thing, like who gives a fuck? Leave them alone. If Jay is hitting that on the low or hitting it at all, and him and his wife aren't together, like that's their fucking business, bro. Like that's it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? They're human, just like the rest of us. So
Right, exactly. So she announced the pregnancy on August 8th or August 18th. So 8 plus 9, well, that's 4. And then
August of last year, right?
yeah. So it's around May or maybe June or earlier. So it could be rather soon. So she's getting there.
Okay, so but she's okay. Got you.
Nah, bro, she ain't pulling up. She's a whole 9-month. Whole 9-month baby. That would be funny though. She just strolled off. But not, you know what?
Yeah.
Well, I hope the Finn thing doesn't happen because honestly, like the way that they've been doing this whole back and forth, like sneaking everybody or sneaking each other for the build, which is kind of like that's most of the build too, just a whole bunch of trash talking and just sneaking on each other, which is fine. But just let them two dog it out. Have Raquel in the back. Oh, no, Raquel's going to be out there probably. Damn, no, I think you're right. I think you're right then.
Yeah, like that's the only way that's really gonna happen. Like,
Yeah. Ooh, okay. Pin that idea then, because I got another
Mm.
idea for you later on.
okay.
The next up, we got, man, this next one's kind of weird, but all right. We got the
It's
Women's
important,
Intercontinental Champion, AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch, number 2. Becky. Becky got it.
You know, I was cool with your original explanation of why they're giving it to Becky so she can elevate the title. And she had it for a little while, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, giving it to AJ, cool. She hasn't had a title in a minute. She beats Becky, cool. Let AJ retain it one more time.
Okay. Yeah, this is our first fusion struggle.
I'm always gonna be tired of Becky winning titles.
Really?
Yes, like she don't need it at this point, bro. Like, why?
She don't need it, but the title needs it. The title needs her, actually. That's what I
You
think.
know what the title needs? New competitors.
You're right about that.
Give
But
the
they're all
title
the
to
tag.
people, bro. Give the title to women who have not like really fought for it. Like fucking like when y'all was doing the thing with Maxine Dupree, that was fire. Fucking Valkyria, fire. Or fucking well, did she won the title, right? Yeah, she did have the title.
Valkyria
You know
was the inaugural.
Yeah, like pass it around, bro. Like give it some fucking umph. Like stop giving it to fucking give it to stars that need it, who could really use it to elevate themselves in their career. So when they get to the main event, they're not fucking chicken shit scared or fucking like
Yeah,
do
I agree
something
with
new.
you. But most of the women now are in the tag team division.
And whose fault is that?
Hey, we know. We know. Go back to the rant at the beginning of the video, y'all. But yeah. So you're going with AJ. I'm going with Becky.
Yeah, fusion struggle number 1.
Man, Becky 3-time. Because she'll be a 3-time Intercontinental champion. Damn.
Which
That's
is cool, but
yeah, it's giving it prominence and like some not prestige because it's too early, but you know, it's just like it's important. It feels important, which is nice.
which I won't argue that. Like it does feel important. You know, like it does feel like, oh shit, like maybe we're actually getting somewhere with this, you know? But I feel like this is gonna be a back and forth, you know?
Yeah.
If AJ wins, we then have Backlash coming up, which is probably going to be Becky winning winning the title. You know what I'm saying? And then that's gonna be a fucking
Ooh.
What happened?
I got an idea.
All right.
So let's say
shit.
I don't know if it depends on one winning over the other for the follow-up, but let's say Becky does win. Actually, I think if AJ retains, I think this idea would still work too. Basically, the Raw after Mania, because we need new blood, right?
Of course, yeah.
We might need some returning blood.
Okay.
I.e., Paige.
Oh.
She has been training, and she has expressed interest in coming back. There's already stories with both of them, actually, like Paige with both AJ and Becky. With AJ, great feud. Like that feud was fire, actually.
Yeah.
And with Becky, they kind of both came up. No, because Paige was there first. But then Becky came with Sasha. Actually, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, because they had PCB. Yeah, PCB. There you go. Or they could do a 3-way. That could be funny. But like bring Paige back, that'll be fire. But I think Becky's gonna get it back. But either way, I feel like we'll win regardless.
Yeah. Yeah.
We need some
I'm
new
cool with
people
that.
though.
Yeah. I mean, that's always going to be my argument when it comes to the Intercontinental Championship. I mean, I think the fact that there were women championships, like secondary titles on the
Yeah.
side anyway, was kind of weird, you know? Like, I get why they did it, but at the same time, it's like you're only like people got on, and I believe still get on AEW for having too many titles, but like
Yeah.
what are we like, but I don't even say I don't I'm not even gonna say we, but what is WWE doing now?
What the fuck
Because
they
y'all are doing
doing?
the same shit. What the fuck are we doing?
Oh, what the fuck is we doing?
Doing.
But no, and we
So,
called this. We called it right before they introduced the titles. I'm like, great concept, but you need the bodies and the fucking roster to do it.
yeah,
But
y'all don't
you're
have the
kind of
bodies.
always gonna have like an issue with introducing new things and not expanding your time like for the show for these new things. And it's just like, well,
Yeah.
something's getting cut, or it's just gonna get watered down. It's gonna sound like a stupid idea, and then whatever. But oh well. So
But let me also say this one thing before we move on to the next match.
go for it.
Is what I think what also frustrates me too is the NXT call ups, right? You call up these
Mm.
people from NXT to be on the main roster, not because how hard they worked, but because you need the bodies. That's how I look at it. Now, I will say, with Trick being up there,
Oof.
Trick is doing his thing. With Carmelo Hayes, not his fault, but definitely could be better. He should be written like how he was in NXT, moving like a demon, like how he was in NXT.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Uh y'all writing over Femi to be a fucking demon. Rightfully so. But you know, then you got Johnny Gargano, which I think he's back in NXT.
He's kind of like in both, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, like shit. There we go. And we're back. um Yeah, I just think what they should do is, and it's funny because my bro always tells me like if if we were in the writers' room, I feel as though we would make wrestling like Raw and SmackDown make so much more sense. I think because Sean got it with NXT, he's not really missing with NXT. He
Cool.
hasn't since he's been, you know. But I feel like you keep the top stars at the top, right? But start giving some TV time to the people that's in catering. Give some TV time to the people that haven't really been showcased like that. Like, when's the last time we saw Los Garzos?
Well, the LWO. Is it Los Garzas? Whatever. Los
Or
Garzas. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, something like that. Like, when's the last time we've seen them in the ring?
They're in AAA.
I wonder why.
Y'all know
Like,
you know why. Which
no,
is
that was
stupid.
sarcasm.
My fault. Hey, I'm just
It's
hey,
all
man,
good.
fuck corporate.
But it's like, dog, like, yeah. So I'm gonna leave that alone. So that's my 2 cents.
You know,
AJ Lee, I think, is gonna retain. Ghost believes Becky is going to win the championship, be three-time Bex.
three-time
Fuser
back.
struggle number 2.
And
Let's
kind of
do
like
it.
in the segue because we need more bodies in on the roster, period. But most of them are in the tag team division with the women. We have a fatal four-way tag team match for the women's tag team titles. The Irresistible Forces. All right, cool. Nia Jax and Lash Legend. Okay, Lash Legend, money right there. Versus Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, versus Bailey and Lyra, versus pending the Bella Twins,
Wow.
or it could be the Kabuki Warriors. Now, Nikki, I think, was still undergoing like some sort of like ankle or leg sprain or injury. I don't want to say injury because it sounds like something broke or whatever, but I think what they're saying is that it's just a sprain. She should be okay by Mania, but if the off chance that she's not cleared for Mania, they'll be replaced by the Kabuki Warriors of Asuka and Kairi Sane. Ooh. I'm going with the Irresistible Forces on this one to retain. Oh no, hold on. Wait. Yeah, no, I'm sticking with it. I was gonna probably switch to Bailey and Lyra because they've also
Because
been hinting a heel type of
that's what I was
thing.
thinking.
But they could do that after, like the Raw after. They could do that then. But as far as Mania, I would say the Irresistible Forces are gonna retain.
You know, I was gonna say that too, initially. I mean, I'm not worried about the Bella Twins.
Never was.
Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss definitely sounds promising. It would be interesting to see them win the titles. I mean, they work together flawlessly, so I'm not really.
They do.
I don't know if I see Lash and Nia retaining, but I also don't know who I would want to see or who I would believe to win between Charlotte and Alexa and Bailey and Lyra. I'm kind of leaning towards Bailey and Lyra, not because they need it, but I just think it just makes a little bit more sense. My gut is really saying Bailey and Lyra. I mean, I love me some Nia Jax, I love me some Last Legend. They've been tailoring it, but I don't know. It can really go either or for me. I'm not gonna lie. So it's kind of half and half for me. So the Irresistible Forces can retain, but I also think if they don't and they lose, then they're gonna lose to Bailey and Lyra. I'm like, if he's in struggle and a half.
Oh shoot!
You know,
man, you ain't never seen no half fusion. Or you seen a failed fusion? You still undecided? You don't know yet? I feel like you're gonna be leaning towards Bailey and Lyra.
That's what I want. That's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do Bailey and Lyra.
All right, number two then.
I just have a strong feeling. I think they're gonna win.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like they're really gonna showcase Lash at Mania. I'm like, yeah,
of course. They fucking better. They fucking better with how she been moving in NXT and how she's been moving recently. I mean, she's a fucking powerhouse. What do you expect her to do?
There's a lot of first timers as far as Mania. Like they're making their debut at WrestleMania. Lash, well, in this match, it's just Lash, but Stephanie, and then Oba, Javon, Dragon Lee. I don't know if this is his first Mania. JD McDonough, that's his first. I think that's it. Yeah, but a lot of first. I'm like, oh hell yeah. For Stephanie Vaquer, at her WrestleMania debut, she comes in as champion. Phenomenal. Love it.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Like they did that right. They strapped a rocket on her as they should have. But okay. Fusion not successful, or we got a fusion struggle number 2. Now this next one. This coinciding with the curseness, no Danhausen, of the Vision and all that. Seth Rollins versus Gunther in just a straight up singles match. Obviously, this was put together very last minute. But of course, Corporation and Papa H and shit, they're going to say, this was the plan the whole time. No, the fuck it wasn't. Okay? It's okay to be wrong. Okay? It's okay to like not figure out some shit and just tie it together and just go out there and do it. Because them two, even if the build or whatever, or like the means of them coming together was weird, they low-key could be match of the night. So it's just like, let's just see what they do in the ring when the bell rings. But
I will say this, they definitely do have some history of one another, which is fine. I just think how it went down was weird. Like Gunther just coming out to save Paul was fucking weird. Like they do, like they've had their interactions with one another. You know what I'm saying? What you thinking?
There's a reason why he saved Paul.
Valentine's gonna be a new member of the Vision.
Oh no. So he storyline wise, kayfabe storyline, air quotes. He saved, because I have been watching the show because I totally forgot that he did that. So I'm glad that you brought it up. But he saved Seth Rollins, or he saved Paul Heyman from Seth Rollins because Paul is going to have to owe Gunther a favor. What is that favor? Gunther's going to be like, I want Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam in his hometown so I can retire him.
Ah, okay. That's you know what.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Hey, he's the new. Well,
He's the
he's the
career
new.
killer.
He's the career. The career killer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because like Seth Rollins, for now, he's not gonna retire. And it's crazy because Rey Mysterio just came back from his injury, but I'm like, just go ahead, let's just go ahead and do this here and we'll figure it out later. Because
Yeah.
originally it was gonna be Gunther versus Rey Mysterio, and Mysterio was gonna potentially retire. But I did hear something new regarding that he wants his son to retire him, which is better. Regarding Seth Rollins and Gunther, I want to say Gunther, right? But because it's Seth, and I'm not saying this is bad, I'm just saying with where Seth is in the pecking order, or like in the pyramid of everything, the tier list, he's high up there. I feel like somehow this is gonna be either a DQ or just like the match is gonna get not like thrown out, but I don't think we're gonna
Mm,
have like a clear winner. Because Gunther, you can't really afford him to lose right now, especially like after him retiring John Cena and shit. And Seth just came back, but you don't want to like put him lower on the card either. So I feel like this might just be like either a count out or a DQ or something, but we're not gonna have a winner. Probably a
that's
double
an
count
interesting
out
take. That's an interesting take.
because Gunther's going straight for Brock after, so or he might retire somebody else along the way. I don't know who, but I don't know
Mm,
who the hell is around that's like old. No, not Sheamus. No. He needs the IC title actually,
I mean, they've been blue balling him with that for years now, so I don't even know.
bro. Just let me get it one time. If you gave it to Cena, give it to Sheamus.
You know, after you saying that take, it kind of makes me really think, like, damn, is because if Seth beats Gunther, I could look at it as, hey, I needed your protect. Like, this is Paul talking to Gunther, like, hey, you didn't get the job done. Well, I still saved your ass, so you still owe me a favor, type shit. So I don't
Okay.
know. So I don't know. I maybe Seth, because or
Uh-oh. Oh, he pondering.
okay. So this is what I'm thinking. With Braun being out, right? It kind of makes me think about the Vision tag team match, low key. Cause you remember the injury that he had with his hernia?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, okay, what if because they said that he could be back in time for Mania.
I think he is ready to go, but they've already deadlocked on this match.
I know. Yeah, no. But I'm saying like either
Oh, I was just talking
one
out
or two
loud.
things gonna happen. Oh no. I feel you. I feel you. Either one or two things is gonna happen. Either Braun is going to help the Vision win their match via interference,
Mm.
or Braun is going to help Gunther win via interference, which is probably going to result in a DQ.
Oh,
With
then you could run Braun Breaker and Seth. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes more sense actually.
So maybe so I would say Seth Rollins winning via disqualification. So I think the DQ still applies on both. So I feel like this fusion struggle is complete. High key,
Okay. And then
you know?
you could Gunther's gonna be fucking mad. He's gonna look for Paul Heyman. And then
Yeah.
okay. I
Yeah.
like that.
Okay, I think we got something. We got something.
I like that. Okay. I see you now. The vision. Get it? Because his
Yeah.
eyes, the vision. See, I was watching Dashy earlier, so shout out to the homie.
Oh
Okay,
man.
cool. Damn, I totally forgot about the bronze. Because I know Bronson Reed's going to be still out for a little bit, but I definitely see Breaker being a part of the tag team match. He'll probably act like he's going to spear Speed, but he'll probably spear. Oh my God. Is
Your
he going to
night.
spear LA Knight?
That only makes sense, bro.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, oh man, and then we got
this.
It was so perfectly simple. You didn't need to build anything, honestly, because the build was already there. But TKO, bitch ass, you ruined it. We're talking about the main event of night 1, WrestleMania 42. We're talking about the undisputed WWE champion, Cody Rhodes, Raheem Rhodes, versus Randy Orton with Pat McAfee in his corner. And the stipulation is if Orton loses, McAfee, and I said it right, will leave professional wrestling business for good. Had it not been for that stipulation, I would have went with my original thought of Orton becoming champion. However, I'm going with Cody Rhodes retaining.
Ooh. So is it because of the stipulation that makes you think Randy's not going to win?
Yeah, because I also was hearing a while back that Pat McAfee was thinking of kind of stepping away from the wrestling side of it and kind of just focus on like what he's already been doing, which is fine. That's fine. But the stipulation was like, okay, I think this makes Orton lose, sadly. But the build is just, it's fucked up. There's no mention of legacy. There's no mention of like the stuff that is just between Cody and Randy. Now you have this whole bullshit with TKO and the IWC and all this other convoluted bullshit. It's not even about Orton anymore. It's about Pat McAfee, who shouldn't. And here's the thing. When it comes down to it, it's not even Pat McAfee's fault. It's TKO's fault for putting him in that situation. Because originally he didn't want to do it. But maybe the Ducats was sounding real good because they have like forever money at this point. And hey, kudos to Pat McAfee for getting the bag, but at the same time, it's like, damn, dude, you're playing a hand in fucking up this whole beautiful storyline we had already. But I think Cody's gonna win. He's not gonna be cheered as much though, which kind of leads, I think, more and more into the Homelander aspect of Cody slowly going to the dark side a bit. It's my speculation. I don't know, but I think Cody's going to retain.
I think.
Who you got?
This is what I think. I think I'm calling interference between Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. Something's gonna happen to where the ref is distracted.
The ref. Oh,
McAfee is going to low blow Cody Rhodes. He's gonna kick him in the nuts. Randy's gonna hit him with an RKO. Bada bing, bada boom. Number 15. That's all I see.
Yeah, I can see that too. It's just so whack. I think it's just how everything happens. That's just gonna really determine it. Because, dude, this would have been perfect if it was just them two. It should have been just them two.
Should have been. Because honestly, I thought he was talking to his dad.
Right, that whole mess. This is like, who he talking to? Oh, is he talking to Ted DiBiase Jr.? Because now that man's a free man or a non-guilty man. Like, who's he talking to? Was he talking to Triple H? Was he talking to Pat McAfee? Why? Like, it got so bad to where his peers, like people, like other wrestlers are like, this doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, this is stupid. Like, oh boy. Well, so you're going for Orton. And yeah, I'm going for Rhodes. That's number 3. Wait, who'd you pick for? Oh, wait, because I had a draw for Seth Rollins and Gunther.
Oh, I said via disqualification, Seth's going to win due to Braun.
Oh, fuck. That means I got to win. Or not win. I got to choose.
Wait, choose for Seth and Gunther?
Yeah, because I was having like a DQ or a double count out, which means no one wins. I mean, if it's a DQ, then someone wins. I was probably going to lean more towards of a double count out, so no one technically loses to protect both of them. But if I had to choose for the sake of fusion struggle, I was going to go with Gunther. So that's actually, that one's number 3. And the Cody and Orton is number 4.
Fuck.
Damn.
I was really thought you was really leaning towards Seth.
Seth is my guy, but like Gunther is on fire with this whole career killer thing. So you kind of want to keep him on the upscale.
I mean, yes, but it's like when you think about it, right? if you like, I know you're on the line
Spectrum,
of
I know.
if I had to choose. Yeah, if you had to choose between Seth and Gunther, in retrospect, I would have chose Gunther too. I'm not gonna lie, I would have chose Gunther, but because we have Braun still a part of this whole Vision fiasco, we can't count out the fact initially we would have gotten Seth versus Braun any fucking way. You know what I'm saying? Which is then going to lead Gunther going after Brock. So it's just like it kind of all melds into one. But without that, if we really did have to choose, I would have said Gunther. So, yeah.
What if Breaker spears, like let's say, kind of copy and paste with the whole Cody and Randy, the ref thing? What if the ref has his back turned, Breaker comes out, spears Rollins, gets out the ring, the ref doesn't see it, but then Gunther takes advantage, puts him in a chokehold, sleeps him. But like Gunther's still kind of pissed, like, why you bring him out here? Like I had him by myself. Still getting mad at Paul and then prompting the whole favorite thing. It could go either way.
Yeah, I mean, if we're going that route, then I would still go with Gunther. But it's
a fusion struggle.
this whole thing is confusing.
It's a last minute like match put together too, so it's kind of weird to like speculate. Just let them fight. Fuck it.
Yeah,
we're up to 4 out of 7 matches. We have 4 struggles.
Four struggles because we don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah. At this point, I don't know if anyone knows what the fuck is going on. But that concludes night 1 of WrestleMania 42.